you ever try to explain this to someone and they just don't get it?
First game I watched, didn't know the score, just knew I'd be back for more. Cold hands, hot cheeks in the hallway glow, a stranger yelling shoot from the row. I kept score on a folded receipt, saw my name in the bounce of the seats. You laugh like I've been here before, then I knew, yeah I knew for sure. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more, through it all. Now I know the plays by the way they bend, know the look when the season leans. Got a worn-out jacket on the backseat now, in a secret grin I wear out loud. You still ask why I care this much, like it's just a game, just luck. But I saw my life in that opening tip, one quick move and I was in it. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more, through it all. Oh, maybe I can't explain it right, maybe that's the whole damn truth. Some things hit once then stay, like a name carved through. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more, through it all. Oh.
From the bridge to the stand, I carry that crest in my hand. Rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Old stories, living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold, we were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, we rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the back says more than 1,000 songs before. From the first whistle to the last, we remember where we came from fast. No throne, no crown, no borrowed fame, just a city calling out that name. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold, we were cut from that blue gold.
the stand. I carry that crest in my hand, rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Those stories living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the badge says more than 1,000 songs before. From the first whistle to the last, we remember where we came from fast. No throne, no crown, no borrowed fame, just a city calling out that name. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. Let the whole ground shake, let the whole world know. We don't chase a moment, we are the home. Hands up high, voice up loud. Same old pride, same crowd. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our Blue till the end, blue till the end. Loyalty stays even through the storm. From the bridge to the stand, I carry that crest in my hand. Rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Those stories living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the badge says more.
Yes, good people, big up to all of you. Welcome back to Chelsea Perspective. Welcome for another edition of the Chelsea News Roundup Show. I do hope you're all doing well. As for me, I cannot complain because any day above ground is a good day. And today we're back again to compare Xabi Alonso to Andoni Iraola. So we have the conversation. You tell us which of the two managers you prefer and why. Although we're still being linked with a lot more names than just the two names I mentioned, that which includes Oliver Glesner. Is that Glasner or Glesner? I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his last name. And also Marco Silva. But the truth remains that Chelsea fans overwhelmingly prefer the club to hire Xabi Alonso. And I'm on that train. I've been on that train from the start of the whole saga, if you want to call it that. But that's by the way, I'm going to say hello to those of you in the chat because that's how we operate here. We don't have a lot to talk about, but because we keep it interactive here, it's not just about the panelists or just those of you in the chat. We come here, put two and two together and try to arrive at a sensible conclusion. But more importantly, we talk about our beloved club, Chelsea Football Club. So I will say hello to you. Remember, it's always a debate and rarely a union on Chelsea perspective. So let's get on to it. But once again, I wanted to say, yeah, not a lot to talk about, but because we keep it interactive, chances are we're going to talk about a lot. We're going to talk a lot about the small items we have arranged to talk about. So let's get into it. All right, let's see. The first person here, MBO5, my bro, my Iraqi bro, on here saying big up Coachila. Xabi Alonso is the only one I want, and I don't want Iraola. His football is a Pochettino 2.0. His approach won't suit the players we have, and probably a lot of them we get injured within the first week of training. But here's the thing, in all honesty, being objective, I think should they end up hiring Iraola, or Iraola, how'd you pronounce it? It'd be because he's agreed to amend his approach to make do with the players we have. If it's not going to do that, I don't think they are going to hire him. But it looks like these managers, they do know exactly what they were doing when they all decided they were going to quit their respective jobs come the end of the season. Him, Marco Silva, let's name them, Marco Silva, Andoni Iraola, plus Glasner. They all made it clear early on, probably after Chelsea, they learned, or you could say they learned the the chaotic situation at our club. They decided to do that, making themselves available for the Chelsea job. That's just a theory. I'm not saying that definitely that was the reason why they all decided they were going to leave their respective jobs. But before we continue, please keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the conversation this particular evening. It's the 6:14 p.m. CST for me. If you haven't, take a second, drop the goddamn like on the video, and also do subscribe to Chelsea Perspective if you haven't. We're getting closer and closer to 30k subscribers right now. We're 29k 637 subscribers, and also we have a live quiz going on. To join, the link is pinned at the very top of the live chat window, and you'll see the ranking, who's top in the list, and it will be for 4 weeks. For each week you get 100 Chelsea FC related questions to answer. Your ranking within the 4 weeks of the quiz, of the live quiz, will be recorded, and if you finish top, you win a customized Chelsea shirt. All right, kit if you prefer. But big up, hi to you too, my bro. I do hope you're doing well. And yes, people, here is the link to join the live quiz and win a Chelsea kit. Yeah, customized Chelsea kit with your name at the back. And if you if you prefer getting the cash equivalent, we're willing to do that for you too. So let's go. Go to Ibiza, Spain for for summer holiday. I've never been to Spain actually. Have I on transit? Maybe coming home to America and then stopped by. I can't quite remember. Yeah. Let's see what else do we have here. All right. Yeah. They should stay there. What else do we have? Anything else to talk about? I think I did see my bro, Wycliffe Baruch. And you enjoy your night. You've gone. All right. What else do we have? Let me see quickly. Wycliffe Baruch is in the house. He said, Coach, hitting the snooze button while we wait. No, I just had to go make a coffee because, yeah, I'm a bit tired. I needed the coffee to make sure I stay awake throughout the duration of the show. But nice to have you there. And who else do we have here? When is the next week? It's out already. You didn't know? The next quiz is out already. The link is pinned at the very top. I'm not sure if I can share the code. But the link is pinned at the very top of the chat window. You should see it there. Except if it's not working, let me know. Then I'll try and fix it, and we'll have to restart. Let's see. Bring Alonso. All right, Akataka, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you've dropped a like on the video, and I know you've subscribed already, and please tell more people about Chelsea Perspective. I'd really appreciate that as we get closer and closer to 30K subscribers. Chelsea need an experienced coach, not an average coach. That I agree with you. But you could argue all the managers on the list are all experienced, but I'll tell you why. The three, when you mention Iraola, not just his approach is the issue. But when you mention Marco Silva, I remind you that I followed him long enough to see that he's not been able to break through that. He doesn't have the edge to break through that elite level ceiling to become an elite manager, because he's had quite some. You could say, I think it'd be accurate to say he's had tons of opportunities, but he's not been able to take them. All right. Well, who else? Master Ibrahim. Okay. Do you speak Hausa? But Ibrahim, nice to see you. You always join us from Facebook. Sincerely do appreciate that. And I want to ask you this question. Are you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you've not, I urge you to please do that. Would really appreciate that. And drop a like on the video for us. Yeah, we're not a big account yet, so shamefully, we still do beg for likes, because the more likes we garner, the more the YouTube algorithm will be triggered and be forced to push the stream to more people who'd be interested in our waffles. And hopefully I'd get one more panelist to join me so you can get diversified opinion and not listen to just I alone waffle here. But I'm going to take a sip of my coffee before I lose my voice, because it looks like I'm on the verge of losing my voice. And as usual, I do make good coffee. All right. As Chelsea fans, we often miss out on our top targets like Osimhen and Xavi Simons. Is there any real reason to believe we will get Alonso? Is there any real hope for Alonso? How am I going to answer this question? I think there's hope. And that's because they've said clearly they're not going to experiment anymore. They don't want to take any risks. And logically, we could say the most sensible, if you look at all the names that have been mentioned to be on the list, the most sensible of all the names is Xabi Alonso. I'm not saying he's the most experienced, but experience doesn't equate to success. I think he's done something that the rest of the managers who presumably are on the list, something they've not been able to do. He's won a bigger trophy than all of them, and as a player, more successful than neither of them can. You can say they have, or maybe close to, or even half of the trophies he won as a player. I don't think any of them won anything close to that. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not too well acquainted with the playing days of the rest of the names being mentioned. But for Xavi, I knew him when I was still a teenager. How good he was as a player, his footballing intelligence, his vision, passing range, his time at Liverpool, his time at Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Such a player. But I didn't know he'd be able, his football, his playing intelligence would translate it to him becoming an excellent tactician, and he's proven that that's the case. Why? I mean, you don't have to go too far. Just go look at that invisible season by his side, Bayer Leverkusen, with a more, an inferior squad to Bayern Munich's squad, inferior squad. You could argue also to Borussia Dortmund's squad, he won the league without losing a single game, and in style. Didn't play, dirty football. And he's also worked under some of the best managers in the past 3-4 decades or so. And if you watch his teams play, you'd see a bit of all the managers he's worked on from Carlo Ancelotti, Rafael Benitez, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, all of them. So his approach, you could argue, a mashup of a bit of the not a bit of the hallmarks of these names of these big name managers that I've mentioned. So yeah, I think because we've made too many mistakes, I don't think they want to risk it again because it's dangerous actually. Missing out of the Champions League will cause us a lot of issues, even though I know they're capable of navigating it and not getting into a lot of trouble, but still it will cause us a lot of issues, so they wouldn't want to take such risk again. They would want to have a manager that when he speaks, the dressing room will listen, because yeah, Rosinia's hiring proved to them that you cannot just get any manager without, you could say, a good enough repertoire, whatever you want to call it. That it takes a lot to command respect in the dressing room where you have a lot of good players, especially ones that have won something before your rival, and you as a manager during your playing days you didn't win anything, and as a player during your playing days you didn't win anything, and as a manager you hadn't won anything before becoming their manager. So it would take a lot to convince them, and any bit of struggle will be alarm bells to them. You could argue, I get it, Rosinior was the architect of his own downfall, but it's important to note that his reputation was also a factor, because at some point it was clear that the players don't respect him. All right, but that's by the way. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I am here now with facts and truth. And Gary, do you see? You called him Papa. The Real Madrid president. He's losing his shit. That was a serious meltdown. And look at them complaining how the Club World Cup is definitely one of the reasons why they're struggling. They didn't even make it to the final. How about Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain, both of which played in the final? I get it. I've always known that, yeah, lack of a proper preseason and the stretch of the season, the length of it, to everything to the Club World Cup, which took place at the time when players usually go on breaks and, you know, what's the more accurate language? Rewind? No, you can say have a good rest and then come back for preseason and then prepare for next season. I didn't mention that much. We knew it was a factor, but we focused on looking at all the issues that we have at our club. We didn't complain too much about the Club World Cup being an issue, but look at him saying that, and also losing his SHIT and how they've been robbed of the La Liga title how many times and all that nonsense. I think to some measure, if you listen to him, I think you'd realize that, yeah, you can say a sense of entitlement mainly drives the meltdown, in my opinion. They don't get in their way or these days like they used to do in the past, so it's become a problem for them. Now they have to work for it just like every other club does to win stuff. But yeah, welcome back, Gary. Nice to see you. Perez came and I blamed the refs, yeah, blamed the rivals, blamed Barca, blamed the Ultras, blamed La Liga, blamed the press, took zero ownership for the Sporting failures, yeah, and also blamed Club World Cup, really. That was a serious meltdown. It was funny to listen to. For me, I'd say it was, you say, that sense of entitlement that they've always had at Madrid. For me, that's why they're feeling like everybody's against them. Because, yeah, they don't get things their way these days. Yeah. All right, let's see. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. It looks like it's about time we went news hunting. Yeah, because it's not, you can say, the topics we discuss these days aren't structured. That's because, yeah, there is a scarcity of news, but there's one important one, the managerial hunt or search, whatever you want to call it. It's a very, very important topic for Chelsea fans right now. So we're going to go news hunting to see if anything new emerged as the show progressed. Let's see. Perez says he cancels it. FBC subscription. I don't like that one. I don't like him. I think corruption is their thing, and probably he's paying because the what's it called? The Super League is a bygone issue now. Clubs aren't interested in it anymore. So they would have loved that, them and Barcelona, but a lot of other clubs around the world will at some point were like, no, we're not doing this. And but give me a second. I just want to take care of something here. Let me see. Wow. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. But while you wait for me, please, if you haven't, take a second, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The likes do go a long way. I got a message that Mod Mana has issues, so probably not going to help police the chats today. So I'm trying to see if it is fixable. Wow. So what the fudge is going on? I am not sure, really. All right, let's see. Let me see what else he has here. Perez says he will punish snitches of. Who cares? He should deal with it. It's their problem. Why let why let us know? They first wanted to deny that something happened in the Madrid dressing room. Then a few days later, he's accepted something happened, but he's letting us know now they're looking for who told the world about it and that they're gonna punish the person. Who cares, really? And honestly, I don't freaking care. I hate them a lot. Yeah, there was a time I liked Barcelona too, but it has always been Chelsea forever. But at some point, I think it was Pep at the time, who else? The Dutchman, who was their manager at the time, liked them both, but yeah. All right, let me see. We're going to switch. Yep, we're already there. All right, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Mod Mana has a serious problem. He can work, but he cannot see your comments. So probably not going to be able to debate today or talk with you. So I'm not sure what has happened. I'm just gonna let me see. I'm not sure what happened to Mod Mana, because it's not showing the comments. All right, there you go. News hunting. There you are. 1 sec. I'm gonna switch this like this. Ooh, right. And by the way, I'm looking for where to order a good replica of the Club World Cup trophy. I do need it, but I can't seem to find any. All right, there you go. News hunting. We go for it. All right. Man City beat Crystal Palace by 3-0, and I think Pep made six changes on the day. Savinho got a goal. Mamouche got a goal. Semenyo also. I think was it Semenyo that got the first goal? I think it was Semenyo. A flick, a backheel maybe, a backheel from the Englishman. What's his name? The Englishman. What's his name? But yeah, good performance from them on the day, putting a lot of pressure on Arsenal. It's not over until it's over. So yeah, news hunting, we're there now. One sec. All right, what do we have? Colt Palmer names his Chelsea five-a-side team. He says, my five-a-side team will be Tosin, Reece James, Romeo Lavia, because when he is fit, he's the best ever. João Pedro and Steve Estevao. No surprises there that he has a Tosin. His G. I think they have a very good relationship, and good for him. He likes the guy. I think he knows deep down he probably could leave Chelsea. Could end up leaving Chelsea. Okay, some interesting numbers here to look at about our main man, João Pedro versus league strikers this season, top three for every single metric. He's been in excellent form. Had a bit of shaky period at the start of the season. A lot of people got concerned. Even I, at some point, got concerned. But my goodness, he's picked up form and he's been up there till now. Shot assist first, fouls suffered first, progressive passes second, passes completed second, progressive actions second, offensive duels second, offensive duels 1 second, expected assist in third place, and then assist in total third place. I think he has five assists right now, or 6 assist third, progressive carries a third, dribbles attempted third, but I'm more interested in dribbles completed. Duels 1 third, non-penalty goals plus assist third, touches in opposition box third. He's been in excellent form, but I'd rather see, you said, dribbles completed rather than dribbles attempted. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. I love Vince, but yeah, I'd rather, what I told you, I'd rather I see. All right, if you're interested in participating in the live quiz, which in 4 weeks' time, you get a chance to win a Chelsea kit, customized Chelsea kit with your name on the back. Scan the QR code there, or just go to chelseaperspective.com. Click on live quiz. It will take you to this place. You can scan the QR code, or you can copy the link, join, take your time. You can, for each week, it will have 100 questions, 100 easy questions. If you're true Chelsea fans, the questions will be easy for you to answer. So you can go 10 questions and pause your progress, come back to it later. You don't have to finish it at the same time. But once you resume, each question is timed. 20 seconds or so. I think, did I increase it to 25 seconds? I can't quite remember, but go have some fun with it. But now it's just me there, and I haven't answered any questions yet because I don't want to embarrass myself. Yeah. All right, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on the FA Cup final. Nobody, again, just as that game against Liverpool, a lot of people didn't expect us to come away with a draw. Even I didn't believe we were going to get a draw from it. I thought we were going to lose that game by 2-1. Even Juju Predictor, that is the AI we're training to use statistical formulas to predict the outcome of games, did predict a 2-1 loss. But some people thought it was going to be a battery. But that's, by the way, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on the FA Cup final. He said it looks very tough on paper. It looks very hard. If you would have said to me that Chelsea would get a draw at Liverpool, yeah, play actually really well and deserve to win. Just as we said during the review show, that had we won that game, I don't think anybody would have said we didn't deserve to win. But a draw is still a fair result, because it was a 50-50 game, a game of two halves maybe. We played better in the first half, they played better in the second half. Play actually really, really well and deserve to win. I would have said, really, due to the way they've been playing of late. So it was, the performance of the day was a surprise to me. But the truth remains, whenever Liverpool are almost always easy to play against if you have a good enough squad. You will get chances to also score, but put them away. Otherwise, if you score 2, they're capable of scoring 3. But that's, by the way, we really did play well on that day. It's a challenge. What's the challenge? The game against Manchester City, the FA Cup final. It's going to be difficult, but it's possible. We can win. And that's why you hear all the time, you hear people talk about how you just cannot script football. Football, it's played over 90 minutes plus added time, or maybe extra time. It depends on whether it's a cup game or, yeah, sometimes decided on penalties. He said it's possible. They went to Manchester City a few months ago and they drew that game, and that's go to the measure of saying, had that game been played 15 minutes more on that day, I think we could have won. We would have won on the day. They played the second half exceptionally well. A final is a final. You never know what can happen. It's a one-off game, so there's everything to play for. Yep, there's everything to play for, and I think our players, knowing that that final FA Cup final against Manchester City, the only opportunity they have to make amends for an awful season. So I hope we win it. We can win it. Do I think we're going to win it? Honestly, I'd say no. I don't think we're going to win it. But can we win it? Of course we can. The game isn't played on paper. Yeah. So anything can happen on the day. Just like our game against Liverpool at Anfield, I didn't think we were going to get a draw. I thought we were going to lose that game by 2-1. So we wait and see. More from Hasselbank. I like Hasselbank because unlike all the legends of the club or pundits, he always speaks objectively. And that's my thing. That's the sort of people I like to listen to. I don't like people that you say, because they have a lot of followers, they just say some nonsense. But in his case, some Chelsea legends also don't know how to speak objectively. But in this case, if you listen to him, if things are bad, he will let you know things are bad. But and also give you an alternative view to that situation. And nothing, again, I don't trust people who don't know how to speak objectively. But in Hasselbank's case, he always speaks objectively. He never lets his opinion, you can say his emotions drive his opinion, which you could argue the case of a lot of our legends or maybe pundits who don't know how to speak objectively. And some of them, when you listen to them, you'll be surprised at how they're still employed for the network that airs their non-objectively, you can say emotionally driven views. Some of them blatantly biased. Because yeah, they support certain clubs and hardly do they're not capable of speaking objectively about a rival team. So Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank says, I think that's the only way it will work. Players need to know that the manager in charge for football's decision, that the manager in charge for football decisions, and the moment they know, let me read that again. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank says, I think that's the only way it will work. Okay? Players need to know that the manager is in charge. I missed the word is, sorry about that. Is in charge for football decisions. And the moment they know that, they will run harder. They will do their best. And here's the thing. This highlights the importance. I hope I'm not reading his, you can say, reading a different meaning or perceiving that particular comment differently, rather than the way you can say what he wants us to understand from that comment. The difference, why I think we should hire Xabi Alonso, I've talked about how if the owners really want to mend their relationship with the fan base, hiring Xabi Alonso will be a good start. Yep, hiring Xabi Alonso will be a good start because majority of the fan base want Xabi Alonso and not Iraola. I know a few want Iraola. They say I don't remember if we have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% of the fan base who want the club to hire Marco Silva. But for Xabi Alonso, go look at things he won as a player. He's won literally every trophy there is to win. He's also won the World Cup. And as a manager, he's proven himself. The way he won it, it was not luck. It was not, you could say, a miracle. It was all about his tactical acumen. Under the noses of Bayern, who that season, in my opinion, had a more superior squad. Even Dortmund that season had a more superior squad. And the biggest lesson learned is that tactically he's excellent. He also does know how to motivate players. So, that plus all the stuff he won as a player, if he walks into the dressing room, who are you not to listen? Enzo Fernandez with his World Cup, if Donny will actually lick his boots if he wants that. So if he walks into the Chelsea dressing room, when he speaks, everybody listens. You dare not challenge him because he's been there, seen it all, done it all. Let me be more specific. Won it all. So why not him? I think he's the most qualified of all the candidates being mentioned. And is that again? And I've always, my concern initially was that if he's interested in becoming Liverpool's next manager, and if he senses that there's a chance Liverpool fires Arne Slot, then he probably will not accept the Chelsea job. It wouldn't hurt to wait one more season to get a job. But you know what? We've heard that Liverpool they're not looking to fire Arne Slot, and they're actually a bit skeptical about hiring him as the new manager. Let's just snap him up. But who's to say we're not doing that already? Because if you take a step back and look at everything that we've that's been all the stuff out there, the reports even going to the measure of mentioning that he wants two new centre backs if he accepts the job, something to that effect, and blah blah blah. You could argue all roads lead to him. But that's speculation anyway, even with those reports justifying that the comments that all roads lead to Xabi Alonso. The hierarchy, we've heard that they are fond of him and would like him to become our next manager, and they're actually open to giving him more power. And we've also addressed a particular report that suggests even he isn't looking for more power. Which means, if that's true, if that's in fact the case, it simply means that he's already watched our players and likes them, and maybe it feels like we just need a few signings, to address areas of problematic areas in the squad, and they should do that. Except if there are other factors hindering our pursuit of his signature. But we'll see what happens. I'm hopeful. And I'm going to say this also. If they hire Iraola, it'd be because he's agreed to tweak, if that's the word you prefer, tweak his approach to make do with the players we have. Because managers do that. But sometimes they can agree to do that, and then when they come, they can't help but do things their way with players that are unsuitable for their preferred approach, leading to issues. All right, Richard Hughes, welcome, Mr. Hughes. Nice to see you all. I hope you're doing well. And he says that nobody wants Iraola. Why are people selling this guy? Can we name one thing he won? Pochettino is 1000% better than him. Can we stop with the conversation? I am a poor dude. I won't even hire Iraola. Here's the thing. He's been mentioned. And he's not being mentioned as one of the names on the list. He's actually being mentioned as, again, one of the two top contenders. So yeah, you cannot discuss Chelsea's search for a manager and not discuss Iraola. It's it's unfortunately that simple. It doesn't. Let me see if I'm missing something. He says, let me see it. Hold on. Then if you're signed in, you must be signed in. You're signed in to our web app. If you're signed in to our web app, then you're fine. Or what you can do, go to chelseaperspective.com, sign in first, then click on click on what's it called? Then click on live quiz. Then I think it gets your name automatically. Yeah. Let me know if that isn't the case, and as the show continues, I can change it immediately. There's a switch for it, but I think you should be able, if you're signed in, it's not going to ask you for your name. That's because it will record your YouTube, your Google name. Let me see. Just give me a second. So go try it again. But if you log in, if you go to chelseaperspective.com and log in first, and then click on the live quiz, and you don't see your name, then that's an issue. Then I'll fix it before the show. I'll be able to fix it before the show ends. Okay, so don't worry. All right, let's see. Liverpool's next manager is Steven Gerrard, not Alonso. He's not getting that job. Except I don't think they respect him that much to take that risk. He couldn't do it at Aston Villa. Then went to Saudi Arabia. I don't know whether he was fired or he walked. I don't remember, really. But dang it, you're not being fair there. Yeah, where did he go? I think he was it in the Scottish League? Did he win it at the time? I can't quite remember. But he did well in the Scottish League, then got the Aston Villa job, fluffed it there, and then went to Saudi. Didn't he go to Saudi Arabia? Correct me if I'm mixing things up. I think he did. Yeah, I think he did, really. All right, give me a second. I need to take care of something quickly. One sec, people. That's like 10 seconds. All right, what do we have here? And use say, if I cannot have Mourinho, I will settle for Cesc. If I cannot get neither, okay, I will settle for my last choice, Alonso. The other coaches are gibberish with empty trophy cabinets, even as players. Yeah, I won a trophy. Yeah, Houston. Let's talk about this. I think though not all great players become great managers, but if you want to hire a manager that was never a player, hire one that you say that has a pedigree as a manager, that has won something as a manager. And Mourinho, he's one of those. Who was it you mentioned? Cesc, excellent playing career. Yeah, but as a manager, for me, a huge risk. And I go to the measure of saying Cesc is actually a much bigger risk than Iraola and Marco Silva. Even you could argue a bigger risk than Rosinho and Potter, because before we hired both, they were more experienced than Pep than Cesc is right now. But that's not to say you can say that's not to say that isn't that possibility for us to hire. Says he comes in and outdoes them. Yeah, and outdo both. It's a possibility. So yeah, it's but I wouldn't advise the club to hire Cesc right now. Okay, it says access blocked. I think I know what the problem is. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna try to fix it. I hope I'll be able to see your email. Give me 1 second. Let me check right now. Shoot. Give me 1 second. Access control. Let's see. All right, let's see here. I have this one. Verify. Requests. Ah, gosh, give me 1 second here. All right, I'll come back to it. I'll take care of it in a bit, and I'll let you know. Please, just give me a few seconds. I'll take care of it in a bit, and I'll let you know. Maybe after the show, if I'm not able to do that now. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, we've addressed this one. Access blocked. This app's request is invalid. You can. Okay, you can rectify later. Okay, Iraola is best always manager. Some Chelsea fans, a few, not a lot, want him. Looks great. We don't need Alonso, please. Why? You have to elaborate. If you say you don't need Alonso, can you tell us why you don't need Alonso? I think Alonso is the most qualified right now. He might be the least experienced if we're going by, you could say, the length of their managerial career. Then maybe he's the least experienced, but he's the most qualified. Because experience doesn't equate to success. It's really that simple. And he has his trophy cabinet to prove that he's the most qualified. And in terms of commanding respect, he is. Yeah, exactly. Tell him. Jesus Christ. You're a fight, man. You're starting a fight. Do you see what you're doing? Do you see now? He's asking you, Iraola. Iraola is what? You're starting a fight, bro. Don't mention Iraola here, except if you're trolling. Chelsea fans don't want him. But Chelsea must bring good defense and good goal scorers and a big manager. Alonso is a big manager for reasons we've talked about already. Iraola, for me, he might struggle to command respect in the dressing room. That's just my opinion. I don't know much about his playing career when he was a player. What did he win as a player? But Alonso, you know him. If he speaks, the dressing room listens. It's just that simple. Plus, yeah, he's proven himself as a manager. And I get it. Whenever you talk about Alonso, you'd hear some Chelsea fans but Madrid fired him. I think he walked. I think the dressing room for me wasn't conducive, or the environment at the time wasn't conducive for him. He walked. And if anything, if you ask me, how do I know? Look at what's happening there right now. That's reflective of the fact that, yeah, it was never his problem. And it's important to also look at his, look at the games he played. I think he finished with 69% win rate, which is not easy. I get it. You might bring up the idea that, yeah, but that was La Liga. I think we should just give him the job. But I think we really do want him from everything we're hearing. I think we started actually speaking with his camp a few weeks ago, even before we contacted our other managers we've heard that are on the list. So we don't know how far we've gone. We've been. I think we really want him. If we end up not getting him, it'd be for some maybe. I don't know, because we've also heard that he's also open to becoming our manager. Yeah. So I'm going to go back to the presentation window again. We'll continue news hunting. A lot of fun. But at the same time, I want to take a few seconds to see if I can correct the issues on the live quiz. Give me 1 second. The reason, I think I know why that might be a problem for you, Wycliffe Barish. Probably because your subscriptions aren't visible. So if your subscription is secret, you're probably not gonna it won't give you a chance. You know, it's not gonna see you as someone who's subscribed to Chelsea Perspective. Where is it? Yeah, because the two apps need to speak to each other. The app needs to talk with YouTube to find out who's subscribed to Chelsea Perspective to allow them participate to get a chance to win the kit. So yeah, that must be the issue. It won't take me too much time because I had the switch, but let me see if the switch will fix it immediately. All right, what do we have here? Back to news hunting. More likes, people, more likes. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. So yeah, for the poll that asks the question, Chelsea fans, who do you want as Chelsea's next manager? Xabi Alonso 86%, Andoni Iraola 14%. Just two of them. I'm guessing that was from who's the guy in the chat? Okay, let me see. What else do we have here? And it says Madrid didn't fire him. The owners let Vinicius and Mbappe overrule the coach's decisions. The locker room stop peeking sides, and Mbappe clowns was the Vinicius clowns. Yeah, they're crazy. They can say managers, they don't respect managers there, in my opinion. All right, let's see. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. What else do we have here? Okay, news hunt continued. So more. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank here says, I think that's the only way about the Alonso thing. I think we've addressed this. So if you're going to choose Alonso, give him the keys and trust the process. Trust the process and let him lead. I think if we do that, even if Liverpool come calling next season, in 2 years or 3 years time, I don't think he'd listen. Except if by the time he's already won everything there is to win with Chelsea, then yeah, he might just say, you know what, let me just go do it for them. All right, give me 1 second here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. So let's see. I don't think Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and Xabi Alonso, he said, I don't think he did that badly at Real Madrid. He didn't even do bad. 69% win rate is excellent, really. The problem is he wants to manage how he wants to manage, and he feels that the players have to follow him. Stars are a little bit difficult. You need the support. Crazy part, Iraola's family voted for Alonso. Really? Can you elaborate? Let me understand that a little more. Honestly, just give me a second here. One sec. All right, I'm trying to sort out the issue at the same time. All right, Jimmy for Hasselback and Xabi Alonso. I don't think he did that badly. I think we've addressed that. Yeah. Florence, but I don't want to start reading this man's meltdown on the day. He actually went to the extent of speaking about how people are saying that he has cancer and all that. He will never change. Honestly, he's a dictator in my opinion, but I don't want to start reading that. Frontina Perez says, I was not wrong to sign hire out Xabi Alonso. It was just a matter of circumstances. We didn't have a preseason, and that made an impact. I mean, it's a fact. You could say that's a fact, but I don't want to listen to him talk about that. All right, we continue news hunting, and if you have any questions for me, drop it in the chat. I'll try to address it. And if you don't know the secret is that you must not ask a difficult question. If you do, I will pretend I don't see your question. Yeah, just kidding. Ask your question. If I don't have an the answer to your question, I will let you know and move on. I don't owe you that. All right, can you check now, Wicklet Barish, in a minute or two, refresh the live quiz page and check if it works for you. All right, let's see. My understanding, that's according to the transfer guru himself in Fabrizio Romano, he says, my understanding is that apart from conversations with Xabi Alonso's agent, that's good, that's very, very important. That's very important. So we're discussing, we want to sign him. Xabi Alonso's agent, Xavi would be open to a return to the Premier League. Yeah. Andoni Iraola wants to stay in the Premier League and would be excited about the possibility to do that at Chelsea. So he knew what he was doing. He recognized that there was going to be an opportunity for him at Chelsea, which was why, or Manchester United at the time, which is why he made it public that he was going to leave Bournemouth. These guys, they do know what they're doing. But I think Chelsea, in my opinion, were more likely to hire Xabi Alonso for reasons we've discussed. He has the pedigree. Again, he won a lot as a player, and it's proven he's an excellent tactician, given the way he won the Bundesliga the season they won it without losing a single game. So yeah, the idea at Chelsea is to get the new manager as soon as possible before the World Cup. This is the plan. I did watch the video myself, the Fabrizio Romano video myself. So in almost 1 month, for sure, Chelsea want to have everything already signed, already announced, already completed, which makes sense because they've told us before they want the process. They want the process completed before the summer transfer window is upon us. That's because they want the new manager to be part of the process of signing new players. So yeah, they sign the profile of players that will be suitable for the manager's approach. All right, Iraola wanted to coach Tottenham in the Premier League, in the Premiership. He will be okay. He will be okay to the fans that like him. He will be Burnley next season. He will. Do you mean he will remain at Burnley next season? One second here. I need to fix something quickly. All right. Let's see. Do this. Jeez, what's going on here? All right, Wyclef Barish, can you check? I think you should be fine now. Access control. One request. One sec, I'll be right back with you guys. So Wyclef, I did see that, yeah, you signed up. A new user just signed up. Someone requested. I'm gonna fix it in a bit. So I'm sorry about that. Just give me a second. I'm working on it at the same time while I'm hosting the show, but I'll take care of it in a bit. Burnley will hire him when they go down. All right. We're talking about Bournemouth, but I don't think Iraola will coach in the Championship. All right, let's see what else we have here. And Jeremy is around. Xabi Alonso, please. That's according to Siando Nkobo. I hope I pronounce your name. Sianda Nkobo. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If I didn't, my apologies. It's novice to me, but I think I did my best. And if you're following the show, if you haven't, please take a second, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Yes, shamelessly, we still do beg for likes because we're not a big account yet, but we're getting there slowly and slowly. All right, let's see. Yeah, Sianda Nkobo checking in. Let's get this win. Mod Mana, it's not match day. I'm not sure why you're losing your SHIT. Let me see. I want to fix something quickly. Approval for new users. So if you want to participate, let me show you this once again. If you want to participate in the live quiz that you get after in a month's time, if you're top in the table, you get a chance to win access control. You get a chance to win a Chelsea kit with your name on the back, or if you prefer the cash equivalent, you get it. All right, approve, Barush. I just approved your account. So if you're watching, refresh, and then now you're good to go. So yeah, if you want to join, go check it out, join. And after 1 month, if you're still topping the table, if you feel like you know Chelsea very well, then you get a Chelsea kit with your name on the back. And you can request for the cash equivalent instant, whichever one you prefer, you will get. Okay, so keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the conversation this particular evening. It is still 7:10 p.m. CST for me. Send the link, please. Jeremy, hit me up on X. We don't share links in the chat. And I thought I've explained that to you. Or are you talking about the quiz link? The quiz link is pinned at the top. So, but if you want to come onto the panel, just hit me up on X and I'll send you the link immediately. One time. Without wasting time. All right, Newshampton continues. This says the idea at Chelsea, I think we've addressed that. I think this man is going to, what club? Is it Benfica? Portugal. I used to think that he was Spanish, actually. So he's going to go to Portugal. Should Mourinho join Madrid? All right. We heard, this is hearsay, really. He didn't say that during that meltdown presser. I know he's experienced enough not to make that. He can say even that's his plan, he knows better than to make such a public statement. But this is Lati Gosserano saying that Florentino Perez has outlined 3 key pillars for his election campaign: bring back Jose Mourinho as coach, bring back Toni Kroos, the former German international, in sports management role, and then sign Enzo Fernandez. What does he say again? Just refresh. Do a hard refresh. I've approved your account. You have to do a hard refresh, and make sure you didn't get any email that you need to click on. Do a hard refresh. I have approved your account for sure. I'm looking at it. barishwyclef@gmail.com. Yeah, I approved it, so you should be fine. All right, keep dreaming. If you want to get him, you have to save a lot of money. So anything here, Enzo Fernandez on the FA Cup final. I am very excited. I always dream of winning titles. I compete every day. We compete against all the rivals too. So I always want to win. I always want to add titles to the club for my career. So I am excited and determined to win this title. Nobody gives us a chance, but yeah, we can do it. We can do it. So Enzo Fernandez also says the truth is that the final at Wembley is coming up, and it's a very exciting match. I have always dreamed since I arrived here to win many titles and achieve our goals together. So I am very happy to play another final with a lot of enthusiasm, with a lot of desire to win. Okay? All right, let's hear more on the manager. More on the manager. That's how we do news hunting here. Okay, 89% still. That's how many votes in total? 18 votes. Wow, 18 people have participated in the poll, and we have 14 likes. I think we should be doing a lot better than 14 likes. So if you haven't, please take a second, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. As we get closer and closer to 30k subscribers, and once we do, we will celebrate that with a kit giveaway. All right, let me see. All right, Charlie Austin on Alonso to Chelsea. Charlie Austin says he thinks they need to realize, as well as he's used to be a Liverpool player, and if it doesn't get off to a good start, or in 10 games or 15 games in their mid-table, and they're in mid-table, then the heat, so to speak, from the Chelsea fans is going to come towards as Xabi Alonso being the manager. I disagree. I really disagree. But that's my opinion anyway. All right, let's see. It's so refreshing to see this kind of analysis again. Just pure and objective analysis. Yeah, that's what Vince does. Not emotional, not emotionally driven opinions, or you can say, yeah. Today's training, who was there? Let's I think one person we cannot, but every other the other 4 players. That's Cole Palmer, that's Malo Gusto, Cucurella, of course, and then Liam Delap, Andrea Santos. The other man there, I don't know. All right. Okay, there you go. William Gallas. Give me 1 second here. All right, what do we have here? William Gallas. Leftist, I think he played for Arsenal and also he played for Tottenham too. William Gallas says, we know the problem with Chelsea. The owner, okay, has to manage the club better. The fans are not happy with what is happening at Chelsea. True. We knew the owner was not managing the club in the right way a few years ago. What? Okay. Now they've been through multiple managers. They spend money but don't have anything to show for it. Yes, they won the Club World Cup, but it's not enough. Okay. All right, what else do we have here? Anything. This actually, Mike G, Louis, Carefree Louis G. Yeah, when I saw something, I didn't even read it through. I knew it was going to be something about this. This kid saying, Diamond is saying, imagine people say, you go to Chelsea or Real Madrid to do this job. You are going to be happy and motivated to do more. Dang it. Yeah, just like Lewis said, our draw is exceptional. Even though we are struggling now, players still do want to come to us. Yeah, and I think we've been linked with the move for Diamandi too. All right, hey, he played for us too. Yeah, he was the left back when Anelka robbed us that invisible season. We lost by a bad penalty call, and we were a better team than Arsenal. Wow. Yeah, I liked Gallas, but the way he left Chelsea, I think you could say controversial. Levi Cowell in today's training, I didn't expect him to be as good as he was against Liverpool. My goodness. We were much, much better than we have been from, you can say, from the perspective of how badly our centre backs have been in, you can say, in recent months. But he didn't look out of place. He didn't look as a player that had been out for a year before that game. Even though I think, yeah, he's not quite there yet, but my goodness, you could argue without, he led the back line effectively, as young as he is. So he gives me hope. Hopefully he puts in, you can say, shows that sort of performance against Manchester City in the FA Cup final. I like him. Yeah, this is Maresca, McKenna, excuse me, all over again. Alonso represents Maresca's possession style, while Iraola represents McKenna's verticality. And yeah, let me just phrase it as it is, as it shows on the screen. Vertical attacking style. Yeah. All right, anything important here to address, but keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way, and if you have any questions, drop it in the chat, and I'll try the best I can to address your question. And you know the rules. Do not ask any difficult questions. If you do, I will pretend I cannot see your questions. Just kidding. If I cannot answer your question, I'll let you know. I don't know enough, actually, let alone know everything. Mr. Brown here says Esther William will likely miss the World Cup due to injury. I know he will be devastated. Just a thought of sending this support to my boy. You've got so many in the future, as I've said, a lot of World Cups. Yeah, you aren't behind. Trust God, He knows best. We're all behind you. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Just take it. Forget about trying to make it to the World Cup. Just take your time. Heal properly. There are lots of World Cups ahead of you. All right. Remember, we've had Gallagher in midfield. That helped a lot. Also, we didn't have any European midweek engagements at the time. This current squad isn't optimal for Iraola or Poch. It's just wishful thinking, as yourself, why they struggled under Rosinio. All right, Xabi Alonso, if it comes to Chelsea, to many of us, that would be box office. Indeed. Indeed, honestly, no question. But yeah, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way, and I appreciate you all finding the time to join the conversation this particular evening. All right. And Hafif Zalani says most Chelsea content creators don't rate Colwell. I rate him. I rate him, in all honesty. But yeah, look, I think we've seen the most progress from him towards the end of the season. From mid-season to the end of the season, he was brilliant. In all honesty, he's not quite there yet, but he was one of our best players at the Club World Cup and from mid-season to the end of the 25-26 season. All right, let's see. Xabi Alonso. David Olsen says that Chelsea are exploring a deal for Xabi Alonso. It would appear that he is at the forefront of their thoughts right now. Yep. As I've said, everything we've read, addressed on here, point to him becoming our next manager. The information we have is that Xabi Alonso will be open to this possibility, though nothing is done yet. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is the fact that he's open to that possibility. That's the most important thing. Every other thing is secondary. Yep. If he's open to that possibility, all we need to do is to convince him, or maybe you could say agree to his demands, because he would have demands too. So he wants to, he's open to it, but you can say, are we able to meet his demands? Because I'm certain, yeah, he would want to. That's 1, 2. I think he'd have demands to ensure he succeeds if he puts pen to paper for us. All right, but nice to see you, Hafiz Alani. I appreciate you. 1918. Because we saw Alonso as a player, but who saw Iraola? I didn't. And I did say that one of the main reasons why a lot of Chelsea fans prefer Alonso over the other names that have been mentioned is because of, he achieved a lot as a player and had the opportunity to play under some of the best managers in the past 2, 3, 4 decades. So that plus the fact that as a manager he proved himself in an exceptional way. So that's not something to overlook. So he has a very polished resume, and he didn't waste his time at Madrid. He still got the job done. Did very, very well. For 69% win rate, that's not something you look at and say, yeah, that was a bad manager. He walked, really. He wasn't fired. Correct me if that wasn't the case. Even if that was the case, I'm more interested in the win rate and how well he did at Madrid. All right, the signs are good, really. For those of us who joined Vince's campaign, the train, the Xabi Alonso train, I think it's looking good for us, really. All right, I think we'll be reading a lot of João Pedro's comments. We've addressed everything there is to address out there with regards to our pursuit of a search for a new manager. It's only fair that we just continue news hunting, address everything about Chelsea that we see, that we feel like, maybe we need to talk about this. All right, let's see. I agree. And this is Samiko and the Yanks. Samiko, thank you for joining the conversation. Hi, how are you, brother? Thank you for giving us these wonderful updates. Thank you, I appreciate you. Even saying thank you alone gladdens my heart. It makes me feel appreciated. It makes the panelists feel appreciated and makes them want to be part of subsequent conversations. And apologies that it's just me today. I always like for people to get diversified opinions, even though I love interacting with you. Yeah, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So if you haven't, take a second, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The likes do go a long way. How many likes do we have in total right now? Let me see. We have 16 likes. Still have 18 people following the show on YouTube, but in total 70 likes. 70 people following the show in total. 18 of those on YouTube. Rest shared between X and Facebook, whether equally. Coachila doesn't know. But the more important thing here is that, yeah, 16 likes, not bad. As we continue to stream consistently, I think things will improve. Will most definitely improve. So if you haven't, please, more likes. João Pedro says, I already said in other interviews that Estevão impressed me a lot. When he arrived, I didn't expect someone his age to already think like he thinks. I mean, that's all you can say. The game dominates his life. All right, so you see possibility where Chelsea can end up in the 6th place compared to games. I mean, it's not just us at this moment. I think we would have to pray for things to pan out in the way that it favors us in other games. So it's not in our hands. We just have to win the rest of our games and hope that some other teams falter for us to get a chance to finish 6th place. It's a possibility because Aston Villa looks like they're going to still the 5th. I haven't, you can say, done proper calculations to be sure that certainly they will finish in 5th place. But if they finish in 5th place and win at the Europa League, then that would mean that the 6th team in the table will get Champions League football. So let's just walk on winning the games we have left, and then pray that things pan out in a way that favor us in other games. I just don't want a situation where if we didn't get Champions League football, we end up playing in Europe in Conference League, which would be for me an unnecessary distraction. I'd like a situation where if it's not Champions League and if it's not a competition that should we win, we will get Champions League football. Let's not participate in any European competition at all. Focus on the league, and maybe with Alonso, win the league. We risk losing João Pedro. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Where did they get the money from? In Barcelona, he will get a better pay. It might be hard for him to resist, but it might also be hard for Barcelona to meet our demands, because remember, this is his 4th season. He has to complete 2 seasons or so. Off the top of my head, I can't quite talk about the rules extensively without misleading you in one way or the other. But usually after the 2nd season, then the player, the power, the dynamics in terms of contractual, how do I phrase this again? In terms of the contract they signed, shifts a bit in favor of the player. But right now, Chelsea have all the power. So even he wouldn't want to risk it. Maybe it's just them laying the foundation for when, things, you can say, the power dynamics shift in his favor, then they will swoop in. But even at that, I don't think they'll be able to meet Chelsea's valuation of João Pedro. And I don't think we're looking to sell him. And I think things would change it for good, that he wouldn't actually want to leave. But again, that's my opinion. All right. Brentford, Bournemouth, Brighton have some tough games left. So that's what you've looked at and believe maybe we have a chance. We still do have a chance, yeah. Mathematically, it's still very possible. but things have to go our way, even if we win the rest of our games. So it's not that simple. Yeah, it's not easy, Samiko. Yep, not easy at all. All right, what else do we have here? Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. João Pedro Drogba is an idol at Chelsea. Some fans joke, maybe we found the new Drogba, but I tried to go my own way, slowly, without thinking too much about that. He's such a humble guy. But yeah, let's see. Okay, look at the hairstyle. All right, but complexion is different. All right, João Pedro, unfortunately, we're leaving through a difficult moment, changing manager, not winning as much. But I think when Chelsea improve this, this can be just the beginning of a very good period to reach the highest level possible. He knows that he won't last. This happens, not just Chelsea. But I think we will. This too shall pass, as they say in church. All right, let's pray for our players to be focusing on our remaining games, especially the FA Cup final. God bless Chelsea FC. Amen. I like it. I like this player really. This prayer, so to speak. I appreciate you praying for our beloved club. And the players, to finish on a high. I appreciate that, really. You do deserve an applaud. I like that. And round of applause. Let me find it. Where is it? Yeah. Let's give it to you. What next do we have here? Okay, Vince's opinion there. We've addressed that. So, but as you wait for me, if you have anything else you want us to talk about, or if you have any question for me, shoot for it. I'm gonna go bring out. I really want to listen to that thing where Carlo Ancelotti talked about managing Madrid, what it feels like to manage Madrid. Giovanni Kenda, according to Portuguese outlet A Bola, Kenda had made a personal promise to himself that he did not want to leave Sporting for Chelsea without scoring it again for the Lisbon club. And he did. I love this kid. His mentality is crazy. You can say he has that Chelsea type of mentality. You can say this, or you can say the sort of mentality that the fans value. And he's a good player, more importantly. All right, someone else's opinion on Chelsea's search for a new manager. He reads, Chelsea have gone through the process of speaking to the managers on the shortlist, not fully interviewing them in the sense of like there have been chats, and then some of them have presented already their project to the club and what they would do, like Xabi Alonso, for example, who apparently was quite impressive to the people that interviewed them. And Chelsea fans, after reading these, were saying something to the effect of, what's his name, Luis Enrique all over again. After presenting, you can say his plans, the plans he has for the players, they ended up not hiring him. It looks like they don't like any good manager, but I'm not sure what to make of it. That's my opinion anyway. I hate to see people talk about Iraola here. All right, Chelsea players talking about winning the FA Cup. Shim Nhoka winning Premier League 2 Player of the Season. Tell me Xabi Alonso won't cook with this team. I think he will. Well, Corenda right wing back, Cucurella left wing back, Yoda's was one of the 210s or the 28, depending on the application. 260 Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, with Enzo Fernandez operating as a hybrid. Yeah, 8 and 6. James, okay, right centre back. Van Hickey, central centre back, and Sanchez. Dream. All right. Jacob Steinbach says Chelsea have met Iraola to talk to him about the role. There is respect for the Spaniard. Spaniards work with Bournemouth, and the sense that he is more than capable of taking on a big job. Please don't hire this man. Chelsea fans are really not gonna. You can say it would take him hitting the ground running for Chelsea fans to start supporting him. If he falters, they will turn on him and the ownership. And I'm going to say this. I've already talked about how if they really want to make amends with the fans that hate him so much, and I think we've talked about a poll. I'm not sure who put out the poll that showed the majority of the fans aren't happy. If they really want to make amends, a good start would be hiring Xabi Alonso. He's qualified. In my opinion, the most qualified of all the names that have been mentioned. The fans like him. So why not kill two birds with a stone by hiring him? And then starting the process of amending the awful relationship that you have with the fan base. Without winning, and there's no Chelsea, but with winning, there's a great football club called, Club World Champions. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for that, Samiko Yanks. I appreciate that. Sanchez will score. Sanchez will score a lot of own goals. Jesus Christ. You not like him that much. This is really funny. Sanchez will score a lot of own goals in that formation. How can any Chelsea dream have Sanchez in it? Pendas is better than Sanchez. I disagree. Pendas isn't better than Sanchez. Sanchez right now is a much better shot stopper. Pendas, I'd say much better on the ball. Yeah. But Sanchez, high claim, much better than he has a better. You could say he commands his area better than Pendas. Pendas will eventually get there, but I followed him long enough to know that as tall as he is, he's not. Again, he needs to improve his high claim numbers, because that's a critical tool for goalkeepers in the Premier League because of set piece situations, the throw-ins into the box and all that, and the physicality where there's always wrestling inside the box. But seriously, no, I don't want. Again, he may be. No, Pendas isn't better than Sanchez. He will get there eventually, but right now Sanchez is a much better goalkeeper, more experienced and everything. But they say that goalkeepers age like fine wine. The older he gets, the better. You can say the better he becomes as long as he's playing. But dang it, no. I don't think the club will risk it. I think whoever comes in would rather, you can say, I think Sanchez will keep his place as number one. Maybe Pendas will go out on loan again. But I don't see a world where he comes in and takes Sanchez's place as number one. I believe in Sanchez, really. He's a good goalkeeper. And I remember, I think it was Enzo Maresca saying something to the effect of when he was asked questions about Sanchez making a lot of mistakes, he responded with something to the effect of, he will save you more points than he'd lose for you. And I think how what Enzo Maresca did to curtail the mistakes, you can say the high-profile mistakes that he used to make every now and then, that some of them led to us conceding goals. A few of them we were lucky the oppositions didn't capitalize on it. I think he started, you could say, ensuring that whenever he's on the ball, he had plenty of options to release the ball as quickly as possible, and he doesn't have to keep it close. Sometimes he boots it forward, but he's actually good at orchestrating pinpoint long balls, and it worked. And he's improved significantly in terms of high claims. Remember how badly we struggled to deal with set piece situations, but mid-season 25-26, he added that to his game. His high claim numbers improved significantly, and he finished the season strongly and did very well at the Club World Cup for us. All right, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. And this is, I think I need to go back to the presentation window. This is something, again, Bobby will always tell you that, even though he's currently not happy with the situation we found ourselves in, but he will be one of those to let you know that talks about managers not wanting the Chelsea job is absolute nonsense. And how I've responded to such argument is that, listen, it's a lie to tell me that a lot of the managers wouldn't want to, you can say, become Chelsea manager because of the situation we find ourselves in. I said it's a lie. They would want it. If anything, they would want certain things to change before they accept our offer for them to become our manager. And there are also some of the best up-and-coming managers who would want to take the Chelsea job. If you want to, it'd be accurate to say just to polish their resume or to prove that to the world that they're actually coaching a big club, because we're still a big club. But I'm going to catch up with what we have in the chat. Come back here so we can read this comments here. No, not this one in particular. I want to read one from David Austin. He was basically saying, people saying that managers wouldn't want to take the Chelsea job is absolute boohoo. But Wycliffe Barrow says, when I sign in, email not confirmed, sign in with Google, sign in with Google Access Block. This app requires request is invalid because I already approved your account. Just sign in, you should be fine, really. But if you're on X, can you send me a detailed message on the issues or experiences so that I will try to see. But I want to look at the page again to be sure. So you don't need to do anything with your email again because I've approved your account, your sign-in. Give me a second, let me see that again. Guys, please give me a few seconds. We'll come back to reading that. Welcome back. So it works. Skip. Let me do this. But other people didn't have any issues really. But let me see. More likes, people. More likes. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes that do go a long way. Manage access. No more requests. Yep, you've been approved. Yep. Nothing is pending. You should start using the app. Try building a lineup, see if it works. Just log out, go to the home page, log back in. I think you'll be all right. All right. Diogo Costa needs to be our goalie next season. It depends. I've said this before. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not too sure how good he is on the ball. Because if Alonso is our manager, I think that's an important aspect too that we need to consider. But Diogo, he's an excellent shot stopper. But let's see what happens. We could still, let's see what happens really. So Jacob Steinbach saying, suggesting that Xabi Alonso is waiting to see if the Liverpool role becomes open soon have been downplayed. Okay, the current sense is that the Merseyside will stick with Arne Slot this summer, which we anticipated that would be the case because if you understand football, you'd know that when you make as many changes as they made, you're bound to experience such you can say inconsistency that we've seen from Liverpool this season. But I think next season, after preseason and then next season, I think they will be firing on all cylinders. I think they will actually have the best attack in the Premier League. There is a feeling inside Chelsea that Alonso's style of play would make him suited to their young squad. That's very important. That's a key point right there. The young squad, none of them can measure his pedigree in any way. Even Enzo Fernandez, he's won the World Cup, but he cannot measure his shelf, trophy cabinet won't come any closer to that of, again, cannot measure that of Alonso. So he has the pedigree. He's been there, done that, seen it all, done it all. More, you can say more specifically, won it all. And he's also proven that he's an excellent tactician. He's also proven that he can nurture young players. He was the reason why a lot of people start seeing the magician that Florian Wirtz is. People didn't know much about the squad, about the players he had available to him at Bayer Leverkusen until it was clear that they were gonna win the league without losing a single game. That was when a lot of people started paying attention to, the work he was doing then at Leverkusen. So that reads, Chelsea have held encouraging discussions over a move for Xabi Alonso, but are keeping their options open. I think the latter part of that first paragraph is just for me a mere formality. They don't want to say, they've had positive talks with him, and Alonso will most likely become Chelsea's next manager. That hardly ever happens until they are on the verge of agreeing a deal with that manager in question. And if you followed how our current owners operate, you should know that they found a way to keep their businesses under wraps. You don't hear much about it until they are on the verge of completing the business before you start hearing. And then out of nowhere, boom, this deal to this person to Chelsea on the verge of completion, or he'd already signed. But that gives me hope. The second paragraph reads that the club hierarchy is confident of attracting their favorite candidate, and there is optimism over how early talks with Alonso's camp have. So it's all everything we've heard: Alonso. And it just seemed all roads point to Alonso becoming our next manager. But I'm going to say I'm not certain that will be the case, but at least if we're going by what we've seen, analyzing, if you take a step back and look at everything we've heard, you'd say, yeah, certainly it looks like he's going to become our next manager. All right, more likes, people, more likes. Keep dropping the likes on the show. The likes do go a long way. If you're following the show on X or Facebook, if you haven't, please take a second, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to our channel if you haven't. So we're getting closer and closer to 30k subscribers, and once we do, we will do a giveaway of a Chelsea kit, custom, with your name on the back. And also, we have a quiz going on, a live quiz. Let me show you this. You can participate. It will run for 4 weeks. You can participate, and you will see the leadership board. If you stay at the top for the 4 weeks, you get a custom Chelsea kit with your name on the back. And if you prefer the cash equivalent, you get it too. Okay, so go check it out. Go to chelseaperspective.com, click on live quiz. If you haven't signed up, sign up to participate and get a chance to win that. All right, so what else do we have here? Okay, Xabi Alonso detailed stats at Bayern Leverkusen in their title winning season. Invincible. So let's look at how they did it. 34 games. And during each game, they are to the average. They finished the season averaging 2.62 goals per game, which is good. Goals are conceded per game 0.71. They barely conceded goals during each game. That's the average goal concession per game. Points per game, 2.65. Wow. Average possession, that is 58%. Total shots, 616 shots. Stoppage time goals, 17 in total. Lesson from that particular metric is that they don't give up. They don't take their foot off the pedal. Stoppage time goals, 17 goals in total. Goals scored after 88 minutes, 34 goals in total. That's another metric that proves that they don't take their foot off the pedal. You don't see that sort of thing where you start. So for me, the stoppage time goes and goals scored after 90 minutes, and also that's for me, that shows that they don't take their foot off the pedal. You don't see them have, you can say, that's reflective of the fact they hardly ever have, you can say, finish the game in a poor, in a poor manner. Yeah. 9+ corners per game, per home game, so to speak. That's more specific to their home games. And also 89.8 passing accuracy. That's excellent. Chef's keys. That's actually excellent, really. So they're drilled to, you can say, near perfection, in my opinion. 18.12 shots per game. Average. It wasn't an ordinary season. It was a special season. He deserves respect. And I'm going to go back to also talking about how a lot of people, you can say, didn't know much about the players he had within his disposal at the time. It was after it was clear that it looks like, dang it, they're going to win it without losing the game. That was when a lot of people start learning about the players he had within his disposal at the time. But my word, he's been excellent, really. All right, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. And if we sign Koku Njaye, Rayana, goalkeeper, okay, 2 CBs, good to compete. Let's see who will end up signing. Let's see who will end up signing. All right. Let's see. I don't want to read the David Luiz comments. All right. Andoni Iraola has been ruled out of the Manchester United job as Michael Carrick edges closer to the prominent position. I think he deserves it. People thought United were done for the season. When he took over, things changed, which clearly highlights the fact that, Amorim was always the issue. So I'm going to go elsewhere to see if we can find something new. These were all, I think we're getting to the part where everything we're seeing, all topics we've already discussed yesterday. So I'm going to leave my bros Twitter timeline to go to Chelsea Dodger. That's another guy I like to go to his page when we stream live. All right, let's see. There you go. Let's see if it has anything that differs from what we've already addressed on Vince's timeline. What? Give me a second here. Let me check something out. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, something interesting right there. Did we see something similar on Vince's timeline? I'm not sure. But I'm going to go back to the presentation window anyway. All right. All right, let's see. All right. Pep complaining about fatigue and Chelsea in the same sentence. Funny. Yeah, let me read that. I think I looked at it, but I don't want to click on it. Okay, this one here. Pep Guardiola says Chelsea have been all week at home training and preparing. We have to travel to London. They will be at home with their wives, their wife and kids. So that is fatigue and just blah, 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 blah. I don't want to stop paying attention to that. It's just crazy and stupid. All right, anything more interesting there? The Crystal Palace game, the idea for Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. So, all right, give me a second here. Nothing interesting here. Kukurea, okay. Liam Delap is always on the winning side until it's match day. He'd sit on the bench until until it's about 3 minutes to go before he gets a chance to come on. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's see. I'm gonna bring up the I'm gonna bring up the what's it called? Why I do that? I'm gonna do this quickly. I wanna take care of something and be back. So there you go. Oh, Jeremy joined. Jeremy has already scored 3,480. Dang it. So you can join the Chelsea live quiz. You join. It will run for 4 weeks. Each week, new quiz. Just it might not be again aligned with the normal days count, but it runs for 10 days. Then the next 10 days a different quiz, each 100 questions. If you know Chelsea very well, you have fun with it, and if you top the table, if you remain at the top of the leadership board at the end of 4 weeks, which is a month, you win a custom Chelsea kit with your name on the back. Yeah, so let me refresh this. A lot of fun. Just go to chelseaperspective.com, sign up, and then, yeah, click on live quiz, join the live quiz, and have some fun. So Jeremy already 3,000 plus. I'm gonna leave it here and be back. I just want to get more coffee. If my wife, if she hasn't poured it for herself already. All right, just give me a second here. I'll be right back, guys. Jeremy has 4,851. So he's answered how many questions? I'm not sure how many questions he's answered, but you can join, and then you get a chance to win a Chelsea kit when it's over. Richard is saying, as Chelsea #1 fan, I was shocked as well when I found out that they play tonight. I was happy, but they have a deep enough squad that they rested 6 players and still won. I don't. That doesn't give me hope. I'd rather they be with their best players. I'd be cocky that they're gonna beat us. Yeah. So all right, guys, I'll be right back. I want to go take care of something, but I'll be right back immediately. Give me some. Let me play some music while I do that. But just know that I'll be right back.
to the stand. I carry that crest in my hand, rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Those stories living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the badge says more than 1,000 songs before. From the first whistle to the last, we remember where we came from fast. No throne, no crown, no borrowed fame, just a city calling out that name. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. Let the whole ground shake, let the whole world know. We don't chase a moment, we are the home. Hands up high, voice up loud. Same old pride, same crowd. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our Blue till the end, blue till the end. Loyalty stays even through the storm.
All right, Barash, Wycliffe, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna, can you try it now? If it doesn't work, then I will delete your existing account. Okay, try it now. If it doesn't work, I will delete your existing account, and then you can recreate your account. Just use your Google account. That is, you re-sign up with your Google account. So I'm just gonna go delete your existing account. But try. You should be all right. Yeah, you should be all right. It's approved. Just sign up. Try it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll try and delete your existing account. Go Wyclef, I'm waiting for you. I think we don't have anything else to talk about right now. Let's work on it. I'm going to start answering questions too myself. So let me go here and start answering questions. Let me see. Yeah, Jeremy signed up. Jeremy signed up how many minutes ago, and it's working for him. So I'm not sure what's happening to yours. So Wyclef, try it one more time. If it doesn't work, then I will delete your account. Then you recreate an account. And the rules, just to let you guys know, I didn't publish the page. The rules, you must invite 10 people to join the competition. No requests. Okay. Yeah, Wyclef, I'm looking at your account and it's approved. So, but refresh it. You're using your PC, not working. Can you change browsers? Let me see. I'll fix it for you in a bit. Just give me a second. I'll fix it in a bit. Trust me. Dang it, Jeremy is in 14,000 plus. Wyclef Barashare. Yeah, it's approved. I'm not sure why. Can you do, since you're using Windows, do Control F5. Yeah, do Control F5 on your browser to see if that solves the problem. Yeah, Jeremy signed up 16 minutes ago and it's already showing on the screen now. So if you want to join, you can scan that, join. I hope you can see the screen very, very well. Wow. So let me see what's going on here. All right, I'm going to try and fix it for you. That's what I'm doing now. Ah, so the other Coachila is wrong. What was? What? 15. Yeah. I mean, you can. I will get. Yeah, if you want to do that. I remember you can actually you can save the quiz and continue later. Wyclef, can you try logging in right now? I think you should be all right. But I've approved the Yahoo account. The other one could have worked too, but yeah, just try it. Let me know which one to remove. I just approved the Yahoo account right now, but the other one, the first one should work. You have to choose one and tell me which one to remove. In a minute, just refresh your browser, try the older account. I think you created the account before we changed something, so that caused a problem in the database, which meant you couldn't participate in the quiz. Okay, remove the Yahoo, okay.
understand. I carry that crest in my hand, rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Those stories living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue.
If you look at the top right, you can pause and come back later. You don't have to finish it at the same time. But after 10 days, if you're not done with that particular quiz, it will lock you out, and then record where you are in the leadership board, and then continue from there in the next phase of the quiz. So if you want to join, if you're anywhere, you can scan the QR code on the screen to join the live quiz. You get a chance to win a Chelsea kit in 1 month as long as you're topping the table. So I have to kill the banner. I'm back now. You can see the QR code there, bottom left, scan it. You get the link, then yeah. If you haven't signed up, go to chelseaperspective.com, sign up, click on live quiz, then join there. You get a chance to win a Chelsea kit. Yeah, we're done discussing all the news items out there. So we're just having fun with the quiz. So I'm going to go back again and try and continue with the quiz. All right, let's go have more fun. Live quiz. I want to remove the test Coachila. Really? I would check it. There's a way to check it. I'll check it. I'll check it. Just note those. Wycliffe has moved on to 12,000. Ooh. All right. Let's see what do we have here. if you're watching, remember you can actually save your answer. Save and continue later. Top right, you'll see save and exit. Then come back to it later. But just bear in mind that after 10 days, the quiz will be locked out and you wait for the next one. Highlighting the wrong one. I'm going to try and fix it later. But as long as you get the points for getting the answer correct, so that's fine. So you're actually 19,000. But yeah, you know, what's his name? Jeremy started before you. So you'll probably eventually catch up. Remember, you can pause it. You don't have to finish it at a go. Top right, you'll see save and exit. So it saves your progress and also exit. You can come back to it later. All right, as you guys enjoy yourselves, remember, part of the process, you have to share with 10 people to qualify. So you have to share with 10 people. Now that we're still in week 1, you have to share the live quiz with 10 people. Okay, I'll see. We'll sort out the situation. since it happens to everybody, it's no advantage to everybody. So if you're good at it, you're good at it. So let me see. So invite as many people as you can. You can always check the leadership board. And I think the leadership board right now, Jeremy is 32 because probably he started before everyone else. All right, with that, I think we've come to the natural end of this particular show. You can continue your stuff. It still runs. If you find anything you want us to fix in the quiz, in the live quiz, just let me know. I want to say thank you to my bro, Wycliffe Barish. Thank you to Jeremy. Thank you to everyone else. Thank you to Richard Hughes. To all of you that have been a part of the conversation, I appreciate you all. And it's easy to join the live quiz to get a chance to win a Chelsea kit, custom Chelsea kit, by the way. You can scan the QR code on the screen, or you go to chelseaperspective.com, click on live quiz, and then sign up to participate to get a chance to win. But you must share with 10 people. Okay, let's see, what else do I have here? Nothing else to talk about. But let me do this. All right, let's see. All right, guys, if you have any issues with please make sure you record any issues you're experiencing with the quiz. See you guys next time. It's 8:41. I'm gonna go take a break in case there's a need for us to have the Blue Morning show so that I'll be ready for it. See you guys next time. God bless us all and cheers.
You ever try to explain this to someone? They just don't get it.
First game I watched, didn't know the score, just knew I'd be back for more. Cold hands, hot cheeks in the hallway glow, a stranger yelling shoot from the row. I kept score on a folded receipt, saw my name in the bounce of the seats. You laugh like I've been here before, then I knew, yeah I knew for sure. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more, through it all. Now I know the plays by the way they bend, know the look when the season leans. Got a worn-out jacket on the backseat now, and a secret grin I wear out loud. You still ask why I care this much, like it's just a game, just luck. But I saw my life in that opening tip, one quick move and I was in it. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for once, then stay like a name carved through. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh.
You ever try to explain this to someone, and they just don't get it?
First game I watched, didn't know the score, just knew I'd be back for more. Cold hands, hot cheeks in the hallway glow, a stranger yelling shoot from the row. I kept score on a folded receipt, saw my name in the bounce of the seats. You laugh like I've been here before, then I knew, yeah I knew for sure. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh. Now I know the plays by the way they bend, know the look when the season leans. Got a worn-out jacket on the backseat now, in a secret grin I wear out loud. You still ask why I care this much, like it's just a game, just luck. But I saw my life in that opening tip, one quick move and I was in it. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh. Maybe I can't explain it right, maybe that's the whole damn truth. Some things hit once, then stay like a name carved through. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh.
You ever try to explain this to someone, and they just don't get it?
First game I watched, didn't know the score, just knew I'd be back for more. Cold hands, hot cheeks in the hallway glow, a stranger yelling shoot from the row. I kept score on a folded receipt, saw my name in the bounce of the seats. You laugh like I've been here before, then I knew, yeah I knew for sure. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh. Now I know the plays by the way they bend, Know the look when the season leans. Got a worn-out jacket on the backseat now, and a secret grin I wear out loud. You still ask why I care this much, like it's just a game, just luck. But I saw my life in that opening tip. One quick move and I was in it. Now my heart runs there every time you call. One small spark turns into it all. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh. Maybe I can't explain it right, maybe that's the whole damn truth. Some things hit once then stay, like a name carved through. I'm back for more, I'm back for more. Same old roar, I'm back for more. You call, I run, you smile, I fall. I'm back for more. Through it all, oh.
From the bridge to the stand, I carry that crest in my hand. Rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Old stories, living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, we rise again. We rise again. Blue till the end. Blue till the end. This is our name. This is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the back says more than 1,000 songs before. From the first whistle to the last, we remember where we came from fast. No throne, no crown, no borrowed fame, just a city calling out that name. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end.
my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Those stories living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the back says more than 1,000 songs before. From the first whistle to the last, we remember where we came from fast. No throne, no crown, no borrowed fame, just a city calling out that name. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. Let the whole ground shake, let the whole world know. We don't chase a moment, we are the whole. Hands up high, voice up loud. Same old pride, same crowd. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. Yeah. Ooh. Blue till the end, blue till the end. Loyalty stays even through the storm. From the bridge to the stand, I carry that crest in my hand. Rain on my shoulders, still I stand. Tell me who wears it like we can. Mud on the boots, heart of gold. Those stories living in the cold. Every name that the walls still hold. I was born for this, I was told. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end, blue till the end. We rise again, we rise again. Blue till the end, blue till the end. This is our name, this is our skin. When the pressure comes down hard, we don't flinch, we play our part. Every scar on the back says more than 1,000 songs before. From the first whistle to the last, we remember where we came from fast. No throne, no crown, no borrowed fame, just a city calling out that name. Hear that roll in the air, feel that fire everywhere. We don't bend, we don't fold. We were cut from that blue gold. Blue till the end.